Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, My Wild Adventures with me, Mark. On last week's video I reviewed the GoPro Hero 10 and I discussed whether it was worthwhile still buying this camera or another GoPro in 2024. I did at the end of that video say that I did also buy an accessories kit along with the GoPro from Amazon. So in this video I'm going to be unboxing that particular accessories kit. So this is it from Amazon. This is the accessories kit. 50 in 1 accessories for the GoPro, interchangeable between all GoPros. They're not specific to any specific GoPro. They're all interchangeable. You can use them with all the different GoPros that are available. Currently £32.95 on Amazon. I think I paid less than that. I don't know why, it's gone up in price, but it's a very massive amount of accessories. As you can see there, you get a whole bunch of different things on the image. So I'm just going to be unboxing that now and going through what you actually get with this accessory kit for use with the GoPro Hero 10 or any GoPro for that matter. So this is it. This is the GoPro kit. The branding is newer. There we go. And it comes from Amazon. It costs around £30 at the moment. It comes in this really nice briefcase, which is good. All the accessories go in there, which I really like because obviously where else would you put the damn things, because there's so many of them. There's 50 accessories with this kit. So we're going to get into having a look at what is in said kit. Okay, so I thought I'd film the opening of the kit on the actual GoPro itself. Yeah, okay. So here we go. Let's get this bad boy open. So just unzip the actual kit itself and move it around. And there we have it. Oh, look at that. So that's a whole damn lot of accessories. I have already opened this, and could I heck get all the accessories back in the right little templates there, but it does come with little templates for you to use. However, I couldn't fit them all back in. So let's get into this. Okay, so first thing we'll look at is the wrist mount. I thought this was really good actually. Not something I think of using with a camera, but in terms of, you know, filming on your bike or filming a run or something along them lines, let's get that on my wrist. So yeah, that's pretty good. So you can actually, you can rotate it so this can move around, and then you can lock it so that it no longer moves, and that's stationary. So you've got, you know, if you're doing a vlog and you're doing some selfies, that's pretty good. That's pretty useful. Looks a bit strange, but you know, that's GoPro for you. So let's have a look at what else is in here. But I have actually used that. I took it out on the bike a few weeks ago and it was good. You could actually, I rode the handlebars like that and the camera was just sort of like in my face kind of thing. But that's pretty good, isn't it? Okay, what else have we got here? Okay, so we've got this strange looking thing. This is like a, I guess it's, oh yeah, I know what it is. So this is, let's just move this camera around. So this is the floating handle mount. So when you're using it in water, it's supposed to be easier to steady because it can float as you put it in the water. So I guess if you're doing any underwater filming, it's pretty useful for that. So that's good. You get a big clip. Okay, this is good. It's very, very strong. If you just, it'll take a lot of effort, but yeah, big clip there we see. Look at that. Oh, there we go. And that can clip onto pretty much anything you want it to, which is really nice, isn't it? So that's good and useful. You get a whole bunch of these things. These are just clips that slide into the different types of mounts and stuff like that. So you get a ton of all that stuff, and you get a whole bunch of these things. These are what you actually screw into the actual mount on the camera itself in order to affix it to a certain mount. You get a bunch of these as well. These are sticky pads on the bottom, and then you can stick that to whatever you like and it'll stick your GoPro on top of it. So that's pretty good. That's actually an official one. Don't know why that's in there. I think I must have already had that and I've put it inside. But you do get a bunch of them in with it as well, but that's actually an official GoPro one. Where I got that from, I don't know. But that's not in the kit. But you get a bunch of these clippy things, and you can sticky pads on the bottom of them. Oh look, so loads of different sort of types of, I guess, tripod mount and stuff like that. So we get a car mount, which is good. You can put that on your window. There we go. You can stick that to your window, and your GoPro could go on there with one of those clips that you get, but they just slide into it. A whole bunch of other stuff, clips and all that type of stuff and whatnot. Oh yeah, that's pretty good so far. I've got my wrist strap on. Let's unzip this top bit because let's see what's in here. Exciting! Okay, so this is the chest strap. Actually pretty impressive, good quality as well. All of the stuff in here is pretty good quality actually. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so it comes with a big breastplate mount type thing that you can see there. So you can mount it to the chest plate and then you can affix your GoPro to that. So there we go. So let's put this bad boy on. Okay, let's just stick the GoPro there. Let's put this GoPro mount. It's a bit fussy. It keeps coming off a little bit. So when you're putting it on, the straps do come off. But let's put this on as well as the this chest strap. I'm gonna look like a right idiot, but that's what GoPros are like. You look like an idiot when you're wearing them. So it does come off a little bit actually, which is a bit rubbish. I don't know why I've done that. Let's see if I can. It's like I'm putting a bra on, but I'm not. I'm putting a GoPro chest mount on. There we go. That side's back on. Now let's see if I put this side. Oh. Let's try again, shall we? I think I put it on wrong. Okay, right. I figured it out. You basically put it over your head, and you put your arm through. It is like I'm putting a bloody bra on, and then you put this thing round and clipped in. There we go. That's why I couldn't do it earlier on. Okay, there we go. So I've got the chest mount on now. Okay, so that obviously really good. You can mount it to your chest, so you can go out and film walks and all that stuff with it, which is good. I'll just clip the old microphone to the chest strap. That's good, isn't it? Okay, so you can record walks and whatever else on it. There you go. Look at that. Okay, and you can mount it to your chest. I've actually recorded a walk with this. It's pretty good and very useful. Okay, let's have a look what else we've got in here. Do you know what? I've absolutely no idea what this is. This is meant to be a buoy. That's what it says in the instruction manual. That's a buoy. If anyone in the comments can tell me what this is, what the heck it's used for, presumably some kind of floating for the camera. It's the same size as the GoPro pretty much, so I'm going to imagine that this is to make it float or something. I don't know. I really haven't figured that out yet. I can't kind of figure out what you'd use that for other than to make the camera float, which I guess I could give it a go. Or does it come with something else that I need to figure out? I don't know. If you know what that is, put it in the comments because I have no idea. Okay, right, okay, so we also get a bicycle mount. Okay, so that goes on your bicycle handlebars, which is very useful. I'm sure many people use bicycle mounts for their GoPro. This is really good. This is a selfie stick, so as you can see, you untwist that and it goes way up there, so you can mount the GoPro to that, and then obviously it will be really useful for vlogging and sort of getting some sort of wavy footage, if you like, some nice horizon footage. So I actually really like that. It's quite cheap and gimmicky actually, when it feels like it's going to break when you're using it, but I actually really like that. That's pretty good, that accessory. You also get this little tripod, so just have a look at this. It's quite sort of bendy and flexible, so you can see you can flex the legs a little bit and you can sort of attach it to things. You can wrap it around a tripod mount or something like that, so that's pretty good. It's also quite comfortable to hold, so I guess you could use that as a bit of a selfie stick or a steady handle. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, that's all right, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, what else do we get? Okay, we get the head strap. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put this on now as well, aren't I? I'm gonna be mounted with all kind of GoPro accessories on me in this video. So there we go. Let's just have a look. There we go. So let's put the head strap on. Okay, so that's the head strap. So you can attach your GoPro to your head, which is pretty useful if you're doing some hiking videos. You might be doing some caving videos. I don't know, whatever you're doing. So we've got the wrist strap, the chest strap, the head strap. I guess if you have more than one GoPro, you'd have some pretty unique angles, wouldn't you? Yeah, so there we go. So I'm sort of like, head strap. I've got the chest strap on, and I've also got the wrist strap on. So you get all this with the kit. It's for 30 quid. Can't really argue, to be honest. All right, what else do we get? We get this thing. This is a strange looking thing. It's I think presumably it's to attach to other mounts, so that I could obviously have, an extender handle there. You could put the GoPro on top of that, and it's even, I don't really know if that's for that, but you can use it for whatever you want to be honest. Or you could attach it to your chest strap, and you could have it sticking out like, I guess a bit like Alien. Look, just something sticking out my chest. But I guess you could put the camera on there, and then obviously you could have like a, it could mount there, and you could have like a unique chin cam. I don't know, but you could certainly make use of that. It looks like Blair Witch breathing, doesn't it? So that could be useful for other things. I don't know if you put it on your head. Would you put it on your head? I don't know. All right, it'd look a bit weird, wouldn't it, having that sort of on your head? But that's just another useful little accessory. You also get a bunch of sticky pads and sort of different types of little mounts that you can use. Some more sort of mounts there and screws and whatnot. And then, yeah, just a whole other bunch of screws. So these mounts are what you use to screw things into. So, and then we get a little handy bag here, which is containing all of the little straps. So you can get remote controls and stuff like that for the camera. You get a bunch of little sticky pads that you can use, and these same things, sticky pads, and more straps. So that's the remote wrist strap, so you can get a remote for it, so you can record from your wrist. And then that's pretty much it. So you get a heck of a lot of stuff, considering it costs, I pay less than £30 for it, but considering it only costs £30 a minute, you get a heck of a lot of stuff. I don't know whether I'll use all of this. I've used the chest strap, I probably won't use the head strap, I don't know, I might. But you get a heck of a lot of stuff considering, you know, it's a relatively cheap purchase. The thing I've used the most is this selfie stick. I actually think it's really good. It's just a shame it's quite plasticky, so eventually that's going to snap or break. But at the minute, it's actually pretty good. And you can actually, because it comes with these, you can actually put this on top of any of the GoPro mounts as well, so that you could actually use that selfie stick with another camera that has a tripod mount on the bottom of it. So because it comes with them, you've got a lot of options to use some of this stuff with your other cameras as well. Not that you necessarily would, but if you wanted to mount your Canon to something, for example, I don't know why you would, but the option's there, so that's good. And you get a bunch of these tripod extender things and all that stuff. So yeah, for 30 quid, you cannot argue with that. I mean, what an unboxing that was. There's lots to get through. But in terms of it going back into the box, I mean, yeah, nightmare. So I just sort of lash, you know, everything just kind of goes in the top zip really, pretty much, because otherwise when you open it, it's going to go everywhere. So I just sort of lash everything back in the top section there, including that tripod and that, whatever. Do tell me what that is in the comments, please. I have no idea. What is that? Why would you use that with a GoPro? It's in the instruction manual it says it's a buoy, and a buoy is to float. So what on earth is that for? If you can, please tell me in the comments, because I'd love to know, and I'd love to have a little play with it and see what it's for. It just looks like a little sponge or a little squishy toy. But I mean, you know, it's obviously got a use, so maybe I'll look into that and get back to you. Yeah, so I'm going to take off my chest strap mount now. Let's have a look, see, is it easy to get off? Let's take my mic off first. Yeah, it does flop off a little bit. I think you meant to use the clip. There we go. So that's off. I did use that on a dog walk. It looked a bit weird. It looked like a security camera. I was walking around at night filming the dog walk, and it did look like a security camera. Okay, but that's back in there now. So if you have a look, I'll just squash that back in. My selfie stick, just going to lash in there. And this thing, I'd love to play around with that actually. Put that back in. And then my wrist strap, I'll take that off now. Whip that off. That could be quite useful for a number of things. But yeah, okay, so just gonna zip it back up, and there we go. We're done with our unboxing of the newer GoPro kit from Amazon. Okay, so this cost £30 on Amazon. Well worth it. If you've got a GoPro, you need loads of mounts and you need loads of stuff, definitely get this. It's full of stuff that you need. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Do subscribe if you liked my content, my wild adventures. I'm Mark. It's been a pleasure. See you on the next one.